In this segment, I'm going to show you how to do, using just regular grease paint and latex, kid zombie, fun stuff, good for Halloween, quick, not too advanced zombie makeup, because you can make zombies take 3 hours if you want, but most little kids don't like having that much stuff on their face, and there's other ways to go about it. So this is really simple zombie makeup on a child. I'm going to give her a base coat of white. And when painting kids and stuff, keep in mind they're gonna want to rub their face and do a bunch of stuff, and a lot of their makeup is gonna wipe off anyway. So the thicker you put it on, usually the worse it is. And you want to avoid the lines where, if you're not gonna paint her entire body, you don't want that really noticeable thick line. It's best to just kind of taper off into her regular skin color. Cover the ears just a little bit. All right. Now I'm going to highlight a little bit with gray. Just in a couple areas here. And the gray, the darker gray, it's necessary to give a little bit of depth, make that more sunken in feeling. And you don't need to go overboard on it, especially when you're doing a little kid. Now I'm going to put some of this on your eyes. Can you close your eyes? All right, I'm going to put some on the other eye. All right, very good. Thank you. You can open your eyes again. Now I'm going to come in with the paintbrush with the same color gray, just to get a couple good wrinkles in here. Just so we can get a little bit more of a fine edge with this and really know where you're going with the paintbrush as opposed to the makeup sponge. Outline the nostrils, these sort of things. Little things like that end up making a difference in the long run. You can brush outwards to blend it. Can you look down a little bit? Thank you. And you don't have to close your eyes. You can close them or keep them open, whichever works better for you. And now I'm just going to put a little bit of purple in here. We can even draw a couple veins just for the fun of it. But really, we want to keep this a little bit simple because we haven't even added blood yet. And keep in mind, with children, they have smaller faces, so you just have less room to do crazy makeup or anything. The less is more, honestly. Can you look back down? Can you turn your head this way? Thank you. And the thing about zombies is it doesn't have to match up perfectly, like be asymmetrical or anything, because, I mean, they're not vampires. They're not nearly as vain. But right here, I'm just drawing some little wrinkles as well around the eyes. Can you look back down for me? Thank you. All right, and right here what I'm gonna do is outline just a little bit. You done moving? All right, just a little bit more of her nostril and kind of bring it down a little bit. I'm just gonna blend that in just a little bit. And just for good measure, we'll get one down here. I'm shading down here. All right. With my stipple sponge, I'm going to give her a little bit of a wound up here on her forehead. You can use fake blood with this, but I'm going to show you it's going to look just as good without it. So now I'm just going to add just a little bit of black just to make it look a little bit more nasty. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is demonstrate how to make a little wound using just a regular cotton ball and some latex. And I'm going to put it right here on her cheek. And for that, I'm just going to need my trusty stipple sponge. All right, we're going to stipple a little bit of this on here. Not too much though. Just enough to make it stick. And why don't we do some sort of open wound? That sounds like fun. And you don't have to use cotton balls. You can use toilet paper or napkins or newspaper, whatever you have. I've even latexed oatmeal to my face certain times when I didn't have cotton balls available. But This will just take a second to dry. And while the bottom's drying, I'm going to put a little bit more on the top to coat it so I can paint over it. Alright, while I let that dry, I'm going to put a little bit of black around the eyes with my paintbrush, because that's one really important thing about monsters is the eyes. They all have different eyes. Zombies have different eyes from vampires, have different eyes from werewolves, and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to go for the really signature zombie eyes right here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of black to make them look just that much more sunken in, just while I'm waiting for this to dry. Now, would you open your eyes and look up? All right, thank you very much. All right, it looks like the latex is drying pretty nicely over here. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, why don't we skip ahead and paint around the wound a little bit. And what I'm going to do is come back again with my stipple and kind of blend those just a little bit. Makes it look a little bit gnarlier. I'm going to put a little bit of black on the inside of this wound. Can I get you to look that way again? Thank you. Just make it look deeper. What I'm doing right now is once the latex is starting to dry, you can actually mess with it a little bit. And see, I've got the tip of my paintbrush in here, and I actually created just a little pocket right here, if you guys can see this. So I'm going to paint in there black. Now I think you're ready for blood. And the easiest way to apply blood in small doses is again with the stipple sponge. You can have all sorts of different looks just by using this different ways. I'll demonstrate a couple different ways. I'm going to put, can you turn towards me? All right, I'm going to put a little bit of wet blood up here. And zombies, what do? They eat people. So we're going to put, you can stipple a little bit on here. Put a little bit more blood. I've just got a slightly thicker blood right here. This is just, it came packaged with another Halloween makeup kit or something. And this blood, it's just not quite as runny, so it's going to be better to put in something right here to have it stay and around her mouth for drips so they won't just run all the way down. Thank you. All right, now that's gonna dry it, so it's okay to lift up your face. It'll drip a little bit. All right, thank you. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on the corners of your mouth. And stipple over that just a little bit. Now open your eyes. So that's how you do child zombie makeup. And thank Rosie for being here with us today and being very patient while I turned her into a zombie.